Okay, so I need to tell you about the most elaborate experiment in self-sabotage I've ever conducted on myself. It's about my ongoing, desperate, completely futile war against my own biology. It's about the time I decided that, I don't know why I decided this, honestly, that I was gonna become a morning person. A real one. Not the kind that wakes up at 6 a.m. miserable and resentful. A genuine morning person. The kind that bounds out of bed with energy and purpose and probably has a glass of water with lemon and some inspirational thoughts about the day ahead. Spoiler alert, it did not go well. Let me walk you through the failures. Because there were many, many. Attempt 1. The alarm clock strategy. I started, like any delusional human, by buying a fancy alarm clock. Not a phone alarm, those don't work on me because I've developed an almost supernatural ability to silence my phone while still sleeping. I'm not awake. My hand just knows. It's muscle memory at this point. So I bought this thing that's supposed to simulate a sunrise. Gradually gets brighter and brighter until it's like someone's just held a flashlight directly to your eyelids. Revolutionary, right? Except here's the thing. I immediately hid it. Like I physically hid the alarm clock from myself. Not consciously. But my sleeping brain went, oh, we're doing this. We're trying to wake up early. And apparently decided that was absolutely unacceptable. So it went behind my desk. Behind my desk. Where it was still going, Faye could hear it, but like muffled. So I just laid there thinking, is something beeping? Or is that in my dream? For like 5 minutes. Until I finally got up, stumbled around in the dark like some kind of confused cryptid, found it, and turned it off. Then I got back in bed. Mission accomplished. Attempt 2, the app that judges you next. I tried one of those meditation apps. You know the ones. Supposed to gently wake you up with calming sounds and affirmations. Good morning. Today is full of possibility. You are strong. You are capable. That kind of thing. Except this particular app had a feature where you had to solve puzzles to turn off the alarm. Actual math problems. At 6 a.m. on purpose. On purpose. I did this to myself. So the alarm goes off. I'm not even slightly conscious. The app is like, good morning, solve this. What is 7 times 8? And I'm just staring at the phone, completely blank. I don't know what 7 times 8 is at 6 a.m. I don't know what my own name is at 6 a.m. I'm pretty sure I don't even know what 8 is at 6 a.m. So I just started guessing. 50? 60? That number? The number that looks like an 8 but sideways. I got it wrong 4 times and the app locked me out. Locked me out. So my options were lay in bed, unable to turn off the alarm, or actually get up and do jumping jacks, which was the unlock option at 6 a.m. like some kind of masochist. I laid in bed with the alarm going off for 20 minutes. Attempt 3, the cold shower commitment. This one came from a YouTube video I watched at midnight about how to rewire your brain or something. The guy in the video looked like he had everything figured out. He was confident. He was jacked. He was also definitely not like me. But the video said that if you take a cold shower right when you wake up, your body has no choice but to become awake and energized. So I set my regular alarm this time, Back where I could reach it tanned, I actually got up. I was standing in the bathroom at 6:15 a.m., staring at the shower controls, and I could feel my entire nervous system already rebelling. The voice in my head was like, "Don't do this. Don't do this. This is insane. Just go back to bed. Nobody needs you to be awake right now." I turned the water on, not even ice cold yet, just ... cool, and I made a sound I didn't know I could make. It was like a combination of a gasp and a shriek and a betrayed puppy. I lasted 45 seconds. 45 seconds of standing under cold water before I shut it off, screamed a little bit more, and then just ... Stayed in the bathroom wrapped in a towel for 10 minutes, contemplating my life choices. The rest of the day I was exhausted because apparently traumatizing your body at 6 a.m. does not lead to energy. It leads to fatigue and resentment. Attempt for the vision board, wake up. This is where I really started spiraling. I made a physical vision board, put it right next to my bed. Photos of fit people hiking, someone meditating on a beach, a person smiling while eating a salad. All the visual cues for this is who you're gonna be. The idea was that as soon as I opened my eyes, I'd see this board and be inspired to leap out of bed and seize the day. What actually happened was I opened my eyes, saw the vision board, and felt immediate rage. Like intrusive rage. Who is this person hiking? Why are they so happy? Why is everyone on this board so impossibly put together? And more importantly, why did I think looking at strangers living their best lives would motivate me instead of just making me feel worse about myself? I turned the vision board around. Then I moved it. Then I took it down completely and threw it in a closet where it's currently judging me from the dark. The perfect morning routine blueprint. By this point, I was desperate, truly unhinged. So, I created a spreadsheet, an actual spreadsheet of my ideal morning routine. 6 a.m., wake up and drink water. 6:15, meditate. 6:30, light stretching. 6:45, shower. 7 o'clock, breakfast. 7:30, fully dressed and ready to go. It was beautiful. It was detailed. It had color coding. I followed it for 2 days. Day 1, I actually woke up at 6 a.m. I drank the water, tasted like regret and poor decisions. I sat down to meditate. Lasted about 90 seconds before. I was thinking about whether I'd ever actually like cilantro, or if I was just pretending. Stretching happened, but mostly I just kind of ... stood there. The shower was lukewarm because I was still traumatized by attempt 3. Breakfast was me standing in front of the fridge at 7:15, realizing I had no plan for what to eat and just eating like 4 string cheeses directly from the bag while crying a little bit. Day 2, my alarm went off and I looked at the spreadsheet and something in me just ... broke. Like I could feel my will to live diminish. Who was I trying to impress? What is a morning routine anyway? Why do we pretend that following a schedule we hate is the key to happiness? I didn't get up until 9 a.m. Attempt 6. The accountability partner situation. This is the dumbest one, so buckle up. I asked my friend to text me every morning at 6 a.m. to wake me up. Specifically, I told him to send me something that would make me laugh so hard I couldn't go back to sleep. Day 1, he sends me a video of a cat falling off something. I laugh. I'm awake. I stay awake for like 40 minutes, and then I'm just sitting there in bed, laughing at cats, and at 6:45 a.m. I think, well, I might as well go back to sleep since I'm already tired, and I do, for 2 more hours. Day 2, he sends me something worse, a picture of himself looking absolutely unhinged. Mission accomplished, right? I wake up at 6 a.m., see this cursed image of my friend, scream, and then immediately feel so emotionally disturbed that I can't do anything productive for an hour. I just lay there processing the image. By day 5, he stopped texting me because he got tired of the responsibility, which, fair. He didn't sign up to be my morning person alarm. The acceptance phase, and then something weird happened. I just, stopped trying. Like, one day I woke up at 9:30 a.m., completely naturally. And I had this moment of clarity where I realized I'm not a morning person. I'm just not. And that's fine. It's actually fine. There's nothing inherently wrong with me. I'm not broken or lazy or unmotivated. I'm just someone whose body chemistry is built for staying up late and being productive at night and sleeping in a little bit. Which sounds like I'm just making excuses, but like, I'm genuinely more creative and functional and energized at 10 p.m. than I ever am at 6 a.m. At 10 p.m., I can write things and solve problems and have actual thoughts that aren't just sleep good, brain wants sleep. At 6 a.m., I'm genuinely a different person, a worse person. So now, I don't even try. I sleep until I naturally wake up. I drink my coffee at a reasonable hour. I don't have an alarm clock simulating a sunrise behind my desk anymore. I'm not traumatizing myself in the shower or solving math problems or staring at vision boards of people who have their lives together. And weirdly, I'm actually more productive. Less miserable, too. The irony, the real kicker, is that all the research I read about being a morning person, it doesn't actually apply to everyone. Some people are night owls. Some people's circadian rhythms are just wired differently. And trying to force yourself into a mold that doesn't fit is apparently a great way to feel terrible about yourself for no reason. But society will still judge you for not being a morning person. People will still say things like, "Oh, you sleep in, okay? You must be lazy." As if sleeping until 8 a.m. is somehow morally wrong, okay? As if the time you wake up determines your entire worth as a human being. Spoiler, it doesn't. Could I become a morning person? Maybe. With enough sleep schedule adjustment and probably medication. But why? So I can feel miserable and tired at 6 a.m. like everyone else. So I can take cold showers and solve math problems for the aesthetic of it. No thanks. I'll stay up late instead. I'll be productive when my body wants to be productive. And I'll stop feeling bad about it. Although, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes at like 7 a.m., when I'm still asleep and my friend texts me about something that requires an immediate response, I do think about that cold shower. And I wonder if maybe I should try one more time. But then I remember how that ended. And I go back to sleep. So here's my question. Are you a morning person? Or Are you also trapped in this cycle of false hope and self-sabotage? Okay. Tell me about your most catastrophic attempt to change yourself into something you're not. Drop it in the comments, because I'm pretty sure we're all out here waking up at different times. Pretending that our time of awakening determines our entire value. And that's kind of ridiculous when you think about it. If this resonated with you, you've also bought 17 different alarm clocks and vision boards and supplements that promised to turn you into a morning person. Share this with someone else who's given up too. They need to know they're not alone in their beautiful, unambitious acceptance of their own circadian rhythm. Thanks for watching.